So, what was my first day in real estate like? Well, it was something else. It's one I'll never forget. During the week, I went in and filled out the paperwork with my broker. My very first day was a Saturday that I was actually working. My broker wasn't going to work on a Saturday. He had a new girlfriend and a nice big new boat, and there was no way under the sun he was coming in. So I'm all by myself on my very first day, and I realize that the toner had run out in the copier. So I had already agreed to sit what we called floor time for that entire day, which means if anybody calls or walks in, I get to help them. You know, the copier was a very, very, very important part of what we did back then. We didn't have everything on our phones. So I called the broker and he goes, just replace the toner. And I'm like, oh, I don't know how to do this. He's like, just figure it out. So they had this type of toner where the refill would like slide on top of the other one. And then you'd pull a piece of tape out and the refill would dump into the original cartridge. Well, when I pulled the tape out, toner just began pouring out all over the place. And there was just no stopping it at that point. By the time I got the thing disconnected, all the toner was already on the floor. And if you've ever had the displeasure of having to clean up toner, it's like some sort of nuclear fallout. It gets in everything. So basically, it got up in the air conditioning system. It got spread on everybody's desks throughout the entire office. You know, back then we wanted to, I wanted to be professional and so on and so forth. So I had my white shirt and tie on and dress pants, and I'm just covered head to toe in toner. So I cleaned it up as best I could, but when they got in on Monday morning, boy, was my broker pissed. He was very proper about things, and kind of a germaphobe. He was not a happy man. I thought I was going to get fired that day, and he probably would have been right too. So I didn't sell anything on my first day, but I did make a tremendous mess.